It's been 2 nights. 2 horrible nights. You don't know how you've managed it. Cadence has really taken it too far this time. It wasn't meant to be. You were supposed to stop it. The baby's cries rise up again, shrill in the air. You cover your ears, groaning out. You knew what was going to happen when you came here. You got close to her, told her babies shouldn't be, told her not to marry. But in the end, you couldn't change destiny. And now, you're stuck babysitting. Because apparently you're Cadence's best friend. Fuck this all. The screams get louder. You stomp up, slamming the door open. The foal screams and screams and screams in front of you. The evidence of your failure. You can almost hear them screaming at you. Why didn't you stop it? You could have prevented this. It's all your fault. Your hands on your ears can't drown it out. The voices are too strong. Just shut up! Baby voices neither complies. You look onto the little form, fragile and small, wiggling around like an idiot. You step up to it. Why won't you just shut up? Your hands move off of your ears, moving to the child, closing around the muzzle. And the cries are muffled, dimmed. You feel the vibrations against your hand. She's struggling to bring her voice out, trying way too hard. You bring both hands down, clamping around her muzzle. Her body struggles, flails, wiggles, and convulses. You press down, deeper, harder, and... stillness. Silence. Your arms relax. You realize you've been holding your breath, and take in a deep inhale of air, breathing out slowly. She's not even screaming anymore. Maybe that was the trick to it. Maybe you weren't a failure. No, you still hear them yelling at you. It could have been prevented. It could have been stopped. The inner voices are still screaming at you. Not even a single moment of peace. You glance over at the still foal, your greatest failure. She doesn't look so bad, all still. If only the voices would shut up. Your hand moves down to her. That was probably the secret trick. She's finally silent, resting, sleeping. You should tell Cadence what you did. She would appreciate it. Only Shining's been able to calm the devil so far. He just told you to feed it, care for it, love it. That bastard. He probably knew this trick all his life. Why can't a single pony here be straight with you? It got frustrating. So frustrating. Knowing how everything will end. Knowing each episode by heart. And it was like they weren't real. Just acting out a play. And it drove you mad. But now, it's new. Now, it's finally new. Your hand traces over her fur. It's a little colder than usual. Probably just the wind. Your fingers run down to her stomach, rubbing at her. No, she's not so bad like this. She should be like this all the time. You just do it again when she cries again. Isn't that right, Flurry? Your hand moves up to her cheek, poking. She's not even responding. Wow, you stumbled on a real gold mine here. Amazing. Your hand pinches at her cheek. Not a single cringe, not a single motion. A thought passes your mind, somehow manifesting amidst a cacophony of screams. It's not like you hadn't thought about it before, but she was just so annoying. You could have never imagined doing it. But now, still body, soft fur, all yours, all alone. You want this now. It's your prize for spending 6 years in this hell. Unable to change the events, unable to manipulate, just watching. It's your turn to change the world. It's your turn to write a new chapter. Your fingers traces down to her stomach, thumb and index spreading her little legs. Your turn. Your middle finger flicks against her slit. No motion. Finally, some peace, some real peace. It feels dry and a little cool. You poke at it, pressing your finger in. So much resistance. So tight. So hard. Your finger can't even fit. No doubt you won't either. But like hell if that's going to stop you from trying. She's still now. Who knows what she's going to start crying again? Who knows when she's going to wake? No, this is a rare opportunity. Your finger jabs in. A single thrust, nail digging into the skin. Did it hurt her? No reaction. You smile at your prize. Your well-earned reward. No reaction, no pain. You dig in further, not getting very far. Your other hand moves down, spreading her leg, going further. This is difficult in the crib. You grip one of her hooves, pulling her out. As she dangles, she doesn't seem to move at all. So silent, not even a breath. You lick your lips. Maybe it's the gods rewarding you for your patience. It's long overdue. You laugh, dangling her body. She waves like a rag doll, and you get a brilliant idea. You bring your hand down underneath her crotch, your finger pointing upwards, and you slide the little doll down, bringing the tip of your finger inside her. It's warmish, squeezing around the tip. You feel the sensation of nail dipping into flesh again, but she seems okay with it. If she wasn't, she'd cry out, right? Yeah, you're just playing a game. The kids like games. You remove your other hand, dangling her, balancing her on your finger, walking to the bed on the side. Oh, yes, they made you sleep here, those monsters. There were rooms available, but 24-hour supervision, while the two idiots went on vacation. But it's to your advantage, because you don't hold her very well, and she drops off, luckily onto the bed. Yeah, if she was injured, that probably would not be good.